Hi, my name is Hilda Milanoi. I'm 23 years old. I'm a social worker and I'm a beauty queen, the reigning Miss Heritage Kenya. Miss Heritage is all about embracing culture, loving where you come from and embracing your heritage and who you are as a person. A social worker, basically I can say someone who is there to help other people and ensure that people are comfortable and they're just happy. As Miss Heritage, I'm advocating for sustainability in the indigenous communities, specifically the Maasai community. And what I've done so far is I have documented on what the Maasai do and how their lifestyle and culture is sustainable to the world. So I have documented about beading and how beading is sustainable to the Maasai because it's sustainable to the environment as well as it gives them a sustainable income. I have seen people texting me on TikTok, like for me to make bids for them and for them to pay me. And that's a good thing because it shows that the Maasai can make money from doing bidding. What I love most about what I do is, as a social worker and still as a beauty queen, I find that as a calling to me because I'm able to touch lives, to impact lives. I'm able to put a smile on someone's face and just going home feeling I've impacted someone's life. That is something so close to me and so dear to me. I can say generally all from children to adults because I have worked in a children's home and that was the best thing I've ever done to myself. I was happy, I got satisfaction from my work. Just staying there with the kids was something so good. I was a jumpy kid, more like a tomboy I'd say, because I wasn't like a child who loved dresses, makeup and all that girlish thing. And I loved to like ride bikes, play outside with other boys. That was the kind of kid I was when I was growing up. In primary, I've gone to different schools. I started in Fountain Junior Academy in Narok. Then I went to Harmony School in Narok. Then I went to Naomi Preparatory in Molo. And I finished my class 8 in St. Joseph Matara in Subukia. In high school, I went to Jomo Kenyatta High School. That was the best school I can say I've ever been to. It was fun. I really loved the school. And in campus, I did my degree in social work in Catholic University. I was more of the music and drama clubs and the Red Cross Club. Well, for the music and drama festivals, we didn't go that far. I think we made it to the regionals. But for the Red Cross, I really went far with my Red Cross competition. We were able to win in Nakuru district. When I was in high school, I wasn't the kind of child who loved to stay in school the entire term. I loved to go out, learn new things, experience things, and so I joined the Red Cross team so that I could go for the Red Cross walks, doing the, what is it called? Yeah, volunteers, raising money for the walk, and just going to have fun with other schools during the walk. I never thought I'd go to like do or show how to do first aid. I never thought I was that confident to perform in front of people, but it turned out well. say campus life is fun. It's full of experiences. Yeah, so in Catholic University, I really had the time of my life. I can say in Catholic University, the challenge I faced was on dress code, hairstyles. They were so challenging because when it's time to open school, I had to ensure that the clothes I buy over the holiday had to be decent for Catholic University. And at my time, we couldn't do the colored hair like pink, green. It wasn't allowed. So I think that was a challenge for me. Growing up, I wanted to become a lawyer. Yeah, I wanted to become a lawyer. But after my Form 4 results, I wasn't able to do law. So I just chose the path of social work and I can't regret about it. I chose law when I was young because my mom kept telling me you can be a lawyer. The way you talk, the way you defend yourself, you can be a lawyer. So I got interest about being a lawyer. At that time, I didn't even know the lawyers in Kenya or just anywhere. I was just interested because my mom said I could be one. Ended up choosing social work because I was advised by my sister. She asked me to choose either nursing or social work. So I said nursing is quite hard for me if it has mathematics, so social work was the easy path for me. I'm not good in sciences and mathematics, but I'm so good in languages. I haven't studied any international language, but on Duolingo, yeah, I study Spanish. I can say going to Catholic University and coming from Narok, which is kind of an indigenous place, I can say when I went to Catholic University, I got a lot of culture shock, a lot. But I adjusted. I was able to adjust to the modern side of this life. When I told my parents that I'd like to be a model and just take that path, they didn't take it that good. They're like, no, you can't be a model. You have to finish school. You have to concentrate on grades and all that. But my brother-in-law was kind enough to explain to my mom that modeling is not a bad path. Right now, my parents support me. They love what I do. They appreciate it. And they find modeling as a career just like any other. And I'm really grateful to them. I inspire kids from my home. At home, they even call me Auntie Mrembo. And that's something that it also touches me because I feel like I'm touching them in a good way. I feel like it's good for parents to support millennials in their path because you can't compare this generation with what was there before. I can say that millennials have, it's like a blessing that millennials have. You can't compare them with what was there before because if you look at like the ghetto kids, what they are doing, I don't think I could do that when I was their age. So it's good for parents to support millennials because their talents or what they do, maybe their art is just a career and they are able to earn just like any other career, like being a doctor or something like a lawyer. One of my biggest highlights is being crowned Miss Heritage Kenya, but I'll tell you more about it after the short commercial break. Welcome back. My name is Hilda Milanoi, the reigning Miss Heritage Kenya. Miss Heritage Kenya was a tough journey. It was a journey of 1,000 miles, and I can say I'm really grateful for the people who voted for me. For Miss Heritage, I wanted to compete last year, so I texted on Instagram the previous Miss Heritage Kenya, and I was like, hi, I'd like to be the next Miss Heritage. How can I apply? So when the time for applying this year came, she texted me on Insta. She was like, yeah, you can apply now. The entries are opened. So I applied. I was added to the WhatsApp group, and we were like 8 contestants. Yeah, and there was a voting online. So we did our event online, and it was really tough to convince people to vote for you because it was using Facebook and sending someone a link. No one wants to open a random link. So you're just there like, please, it's not a bad link. You can trust it. Please just vote for me. And yeah, people were really nice. They voted for me, and I was able to win among 8 contestants. The announcements were made 6 a.m. in the morning, and I was so tense the entire night. I didn't sleep. I don't even think the other contestants slept. But when I was announced as the winner, I was so happy. It was something so good. I felt so happy, and I'm really grateful to everyone who supported me in that journey. I can say what made me win is perseverance and believing in myself, knowing what I want and going for it. For Miss Earth Kenya, it's still perseverance because I had applied initially for the Thika auditions. I did my auditions in Thika, but I didn't make it through to the semi-finals. So the director was like, if you failed here, you can still apply in Nairobi. So I never gave up. I applied again in Nairobi. I came for my auditions in Nairobi, and it was tough because the friends who I was with at Thika had also made it. So they came for the semi-finals in Nairobi. And I was like asking them, please, can you help me do my makeup? Then they're like, no, not now. We are going in fast. So that it broke me, and I felt like maybe I'm in the wrong place. But that didn't pull me back. So I just did my makeup the way I know, and I went to audition. So I made it through to the 33 semi-finalists. And from the 33, I was also able to manage it to the top 12 finalists. Something I have learned from beauty pageants is just perseverance, focus, and being kind. Nothing beats humanity in this world. So if you're a beauty queen and you're going for those competitions, believe in yourself, be kind to other contestants, and just keep your eye on the prize. So for me, on the environmental side, I believe that it's good for people to plant trees. My focus mainly is on planting trees, and just having a beautiful environment. I think that's something that everyone appreciates. So far, I have planted 157. I have only planted trees in Narok and Nairobi. I've planted in John Mishuki Park, and in Narok, I've planted in schools. You know, they say charity begins at home, so I decided to start planting trees in Narok because that's where I come from. What millennials can do to preserve or conserve the environment, it should start from you. The little things like not littering anywhere, not peeing anywhere, they can just start from there. The little things do matter. In life, I have learned that in a world where you can be anything, just be kind. Kindness is everything in this world, because today I can meet you and not be kind to you. Then you might need me tomorrow. Yeah, and I know people say life is not a Nigerian movie, but kindness is just something everyone should practice. I live by the words of Aisha Tyler that success is not the absence of failure, but the perseverance of failure. And what this means is that in this world, before you succeed, you will have several setbacks, and that should not keep you from moving forward. You should get up, be strong, collect yourself, and whatever you might have done wrong, just try and correct it, then you will succeed. What I do to practice my skills is I keep up with the current or the ongoing beauty pageant events. I watch, like, I think almost all beauty pageant events in the world. As they are held online, I'm always there to watch and see what beauty queens are doing that is new. I learn how to answer my questions. I learn how to walk. I just learn new etiquette. I learn a lot of things from watching beauty pageants. I can say my dreams are just more than my imaginations. I have big dreams, and in future, like let's say in 5-10 years to come, I would like to own my own franchise, and I have already started it. It's called Miss Eco-Friendly Kenya. I think millennials go wrong in pursuit of their dreams, whereby they want to have a competition with other millennials who have already made it in life. And in having that competition, they use illegal or immoral ways. It's okay to have a healthy competition, but the illegal and immoral ways towards success can hinder you from having long-term success, and it also interferes or compromises your values and ethics. My advice to someone who wants to be a model is discipline and believing in yourself. In the pageant world, you'll meet a lot of beautiful ladies, very rich ladies, and that should not keep you from achieving your dreams. Just believe in yourself and do what you do best. On my free time, I love to swim. I'm not a very good swimmer, but I love swimming because I'm able to refresh my mind, and I'm also able to work out when I'm swimming. So when I go for swimming, I don't do my workout on those days. So the Miss Heritage Global event will happen in South Africa, Johannesburg, in next year, September, and I'll appreciate all the support Kenyans can give me. The event was supposed to happen this year, September. I was supposed to travel this week, but the organization lost someone. The CEO lost her husband. My condolences to Miss Heritage Global. So the event will happen next year, and I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. You can find me on Instagram as Hilda Milanoi, Facebook and TikTok Hilda Milanoi.